Hey everyone, welcome back to Wong Wong. Today we're diving into a topic that doesn't get talked a lot about, which is breakups. But not just romantic breakups, but also friendship breakups.
That's right. We always hear about how to heal after a relationship ends, but losing a close friend can be hurtful as well.
Yeah, think about it. You share everything with your best friend, secrets, memories, inside jokes, and they're suddenly just gone.
That's actually so sad. So today we're breaking down friendship breakup versus romantic breakup. Why they happen, how they affect us, and how we can probably move on.
So let's start with the emotional impact. Which one do you think hurts more, losing a best friend or a romantic partner?
Honestly depends, but in my opinion, I think a friendship breakup hurts more than a romantic breakup. Cause like how do I explain it? Like the relationship that you have with your friends and your partner, like a romantic partner, it's just so different.
Can you tell us a story
Can you
as
tell
an
us a story
example?
of a romantic breakup?
Romantic breakup. I feel like as a romantic breakup, you're just like breaking up with just one person. But like in a friendship breakup, you could be like in a friend group, and then you're the one being left out alone. In personal experience, a romantic breakup is just normal. I feel like that's normal. Everyone goes through that. But a friendship breakups is like it's hard, you know.
And like I feel like with friendship breakups, you don't really break up officially. Like
Yeah.
you just over time you just fall apart. But in relationships, you can like get closure, or you can at least like have that last conversation with them. And like with friendships, people just drift apart, and there's fallout, and suddenly you're just strangers.
Exactly. With relationship, there's usually closure. Like when you talk, it's not working out. But with your friends, it's totally different.
And there's also less advice out there for people who are actually going through friendship breakups, because like there's like no sad movies, no breakup playlist for it. You just like have to learn to deal with it yourself.
All right, let's talk about why those breakups happen. For friendships, one big reason is just growing apart.
Yeah, especially after life changes, like graduating or moving, or just even like having different priorities. You realize you don't click the way you used to, and then you just eventually just fall apart and choose to not talk to each other anymore.
And there's at sometimes like betrayal. Like they talk mad crap about you, and you don't know anything about it, and then they just drift you apart and leave you out of the friend group.
Have you ever experienced it?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't think I can say any names here.
But on the other hand, like for romantic relationships, cheating and trust issues are like the biggest problems. But sometimes it's just like the incompatibility. It's sometimes just the incompatibility. Like you love them, but you just know that they're not the right person for you.
Funny enough though, some friendships also end for the same reason. You just don't realize you don't vibe with them anymore.
And sometimes it's not even a fight. It's just like silence.
Lose contact.
Yeah, you just lose contact with them. Next.
Have you been through friendship breakup?
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about it?
Yeah, so we were like close, but then when I moved schools here, we just stopped talking because I don't know.
You just drift apart.
Yeah, we just drifted apart.
And like you're not in the same environment anymore, and you guys are maturing up.
Yeah, and then she also like talked bad about me. So I dodged a bullet.
For me, I feel like it's more like we were in we had a friend group. We were all in different schools, and then like I guess someone didn't like someone, and then like I defended someone and tried to solve the problem, but then
You
I
failed?
guess, yeah, I failed, and then they just started talking crap about me. So, and then they left me out of the friend group with that person that I defended. So, anyways, you can find better friends, guys. Don't worry. It was hurtful though. It was like more painful than a breakup.
Like after a breakup, people expect you to be sad, right? Like they'll check up on you, like offer support. But when you lose a friend, no one like really cares.
I agree.
You can have like that revenge arc or like a I'm glowing up. But what do you do after a friendship breakup? Like, are you supposed to post like I lost my friend, leave my friend? What?
And the healing process is very, very different too. Like with relationships, people tell you to move on and everything. Maybe start dating again. But with friendship, there's no clear next step.
And like seeing your ex move on, that like really hurts. But like seeing your friend have fun with other friends, that hurts even more. It like stings in a different way. Let's be real. Like rekindling a friendship is often easier than getting back with an ex.
True, but only if both people like agree with it. Some friendship ends for a reason. Just like relationships.
How do you move on? How do you deal with this problem?
Yeah. First, you have to accept. For a friendship breakup, first you have to accept that it's okay to grieve a friendship. Like, there was a real connection between you guys and it mattered. And you guys were friends for a reason in the beginning anyway. You have to learn to accept that matter so that you can eventually like move on from that. And you can't force yourself to move on from something that you're not ready to move on from. So if someone has shown you that they don't value the friendship, then you're just better off without them. And third, as cheesy as it sounds, you just have to socialize with other people and not just focus on the past. And like you have to focus on healthy relationships, whether that's new friendships or strengthening the ones that you already have. So yeah.
I think dealing with this is like dealing with like a friendship breakup is quite similar to a romantic breakup. It's just that the way you act it out is different. Like, for example, when you break up with a guy or a girl, you find another person. But in a friendship breakup, you find a whole other friend group to be friends with. In my opinion, how I dealt with it at that time was like I grieved about it. Like grieved about it. I just started getting used to being alone again. Like I just spent some time alone first and then think about like what went wrong and what went right and everything like that. And then I decided to fix on myself because maybe I was in the wrong as well. But like in the end, you still gotta move on. You can't be stuck on the past.
But actually, a relationship breakup also hurts, but it's different. But it's similar in a way, because in a friendship breakup, you talk to your friends every day, and in a relationship breakup, you also talk to your significant other every day. But you both just have different conversations, which makes you guys have like different bonds with each other. So like for example, with your friends you talk about like gossip or you talk about like memories, but with your significant other you talk about like, oh, I'm stressed about this, or like, oh, I'm like so in love with you or something like that. And you look forward to spending your life with them, but also with your friends you also look forward to spending time with them. But like it's just different, because when you break up with someone romantically, you lose a person that you talk to every day about your emotions. But when you're with your friends, you lose someone to talk about like gossips and like
Probably like,
yeah, like everyday things,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, when you're happy and everything, making small inside jokes with your friends.
Final thoughts. Both types of breakups suck, but they shape us.
And sometimes losing someone makes room for better people to come into your life.
And if you've ever gone through a friendship or relationship breakup, we'd love to hear your story. So DM us or leave a comment. Bye!